Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Check this out. Brent oil. We haven't been here for probably about a week. And last time we were here, we were still chasing 33.47, right? We talked about a very unique technical situation we had here. I'm sure you remember. It was so technical. It was really amazing. We've seen price dipping below 21.26. To the point where it reached 16, right? That's how far it went beyond that point, but it came back in, right? It came back the whole way just to close inside, and then we had a big gap up. Take a look at this gap. That was such a strong indication that we're going to have here an upside reversal, and we were right on top of that move right off the bat, basically. And when that happened, we jumped in, right? We jumped in and we announced price is coming back up, and it's going to hit 33.47. It's probably going to get to where the previous high was, but we were ready to fully to close out this position, to pull out at 33.47. That's what we did. Now price did manage to push slightly even further, right? It didn't really take the previous high, but it got really close, right? So at this point, we don't feel comfortable, to flip over, even though that thought did cross our minds. Because at this point, price landed on that upper section. Now, we're tracking 3 legs in this formation, right? So we should definitely expect price to hit the lower section again and produce the 4th leg on the downside, because prices right now, if you think about it, it may be setting a huge upside reversal, a full-fledged upside reversal, but usually when we have those, it's not a V-shape type of move, in the sense that you're not going to have price dipping, finding bottom, and then just coming back up. It could happen, of course, but it's pretty rare if you think about it in comparison to most turnarounds, major turnarounds. It's usually a bottoming out process. It's usually a sideways move before it turns back up. So we'll have a big downside move, but then you'll have price consolidating for a while and only then beginning to turn around, right? That's the bottoming out process that we feel the oil is going through right now, which means that we are more inclined for another downside leg that will continue this trading range instead of price actually breaking out. But we will be, nevertheless, we will be ready, fully prepared for both scenarios. If price will continue to hammer and then begin to challenge 39.23, right, and break through, we'll reanalyze the situation. We'll come up with some good, reliable new targets to work with, and we'll engage. But there's a very good chance that price will push slightly upward, just to take the previous high decisively, and only then turn back down. In any way, if it's coming back down with or without taking the previous high properly, if it's crossing below 33.47, you know what? We got a trading opportunity in front of us, right? If it's going to break below 33.47, we're probably going to jump in for a quick move back to 27.02, right? Just to complete another move back to the lower section. So it's going to be very interesting, right? Either way, it's going to be very interesting. We'll be back shortly to follow up on the oil. That's about that for this one. See you on the next. Take care.